I will show you what I see now. I totally forgot that I was somewhere else. Huh. Wait. Yes. Okay. We are live. Let's see if we are live on the YouTubes as well. We are live there on the Twitch. That's the start. Okay? We are live on the YouTube as well. Ooh. How is it possible that something went that smooth and good and I think I need another screen. So, okay, we are ready. How is everyone doing? I was here because I needed to collect some resources. Those guys are not resources though. That they are simply targets. Ow! Ow! Be gone. Okay. What was I planning to do? I was planning something. I was planning something. Who made this hole? I hate Enderman. That was red sand. That's good. Good. Do we need a lot for red sand? At the other build site. I know what I was doing here. Collecting resources. And then I saw a lot of shulker boxes being strewn about. Eh, that's a lot of good goodies. We have. What's this? Okay, that's also good goodies. Okay, we have there something. We store that there. Perfect. I have no. I don't know. I don't know. I simply don't know. I do know something. None of you said something. No. That. Yes. If it's correct. No, that's not correct. That's correct. Ha! I almost forgot sound. It wouldn't be a good stream from my side if I wouldn't fuck off. Fuck up. If I fuck off, that that would be a bad thing. Hmm. But fucking up, that's my favorite thing to do. I was collecting resources. Diorite and a lot of diorite. Ooh, raw cut, raw pork chops. Dead pose. Okay. What's this? Okay. Flags. Um, we have enough rockets. Let me think. Let me think for a bit, for a moment, for a brief moment of time. You know what? We have an overdose of this green dye. We can bring that with us. That was not necessary, I know. Is there something else that we need to bring along? I don't think so. Let's fly to the site that I was digging at. How's everyone doing? I We are at the Christmas village. Ooh, ooh. Maybe I should have brought some. I wonder. No, nothing alive. I was wondering if there is still one of the golems alive, working underground tirelessly. Okay, enough gawking. Ah! I just thought of something. We also have the bee farm to do. By the way, I never showed that. Well, I showed it. This I created before the announced update. This was my attempt to make something that looks like Yellowstone hot springs. And it has that color. I have been there, and you have layers, and the deeper you go, the deeper blue it is. But if we can make it with a sulfur, that would be so cool. It's sadly enough yellow. Um, and I don't know how they gonna do it. A lot of the color differences in the uh, well, in Yellowstone at least, and in a lot of other places as well, I think. The minerals are basically giving the color. So where it's a bit green, that's where a lot of copper is, and the yellow, that's the sulfur. The blue, that is something else. I will not go down directly. I died here once. Hey! I hit you. You should die. I don't have any food. This was is my resource pit. This is where I get all the resources. Anyway, let's go. Oh, lucky. Back to talking about colors. I don't know how you can create those colors in Minecraft. I think that's a serious problem because I want those colors because it gives it a bit more natural look. That was what I was doing. Let me get some food. Yes. Okay. 4. Okay. 30 minutes, we gonna dig. For 30 minutes. There we see something. Haha. Whee. And we need diorite, andesite, and granite. But at the same time, I understand that it would be quite hard to make all those colors and sudden drops. We have there something we need. Scare me. Let's also mine this. Ooh. Yes. Ooh, another thing we need. I still need to blow parts of this hole up. And no, my TNT duper doesn't work. I hate TNT dupers. I love redstone and all, but it never does what I want. It really never does what I want. I hate it. No, I don't. I love it. But I hate it. And if it's more based, by the way, on sulfur, the color is a bit different. That's a more white, off-white, I should say. With patches of yellow and rust color. What I saw in Yellowstone. Maybe I should make a post on X about it. Because I really like the idea. I like the nausea effect. I like it all. But hey! I don't hate anything. Inferno? You didn't hear it. I love redstone. Ah! Who made that hole? There's my block. Just here for a short resource collection trip. By the way. There's one. And we don't have that. How does it go? Yes. I will show you after I have slept. I was talking about. It's not that I hate it. There is a slight problem with it, and I will show you. Because I was experimenting with it before they announced it. Remember this place, this build? This is how it looks in Yellowstone with these types of colors. So this is the rim And the more you go to the center, the darker blue it is. It's really deep, deep indigo blue in the middle. Um, and those colors are due to all the minerals that at different levels settle on the rocks. So in some layer it's mostly copper, on other it's sulfur, and so on and so on. So this is a more natural look for what they're creating. Or, and that is when it's not water-based but mud-based. The mud has a bit of this color with some places that are a bit rusty color. And some places that are a bit more sulfury color. So that is a more simple one. But that smell is awful. Ah, bricks. So I really like that what they are planning. I just think it's the way it looks now, and especially when it's water-based. I think since it's the stronger sulfur blocks that create that bubbly effect, and that is really yellow. I think it's missing something. But on the other end, I don't know how you can fix that without making... Yes! Almost definitely. I don't understand why people were hating on that thing. I was like, if you have a multiplayer world, that is awesome. There are so many things you can do with it, and also I really like it. And I have a single player here. Ha! I didn't fall for it. Let's... I was only here for some resource gathering. Let's dig for 30 minutes and then we go back to the build site to move Timmy. Yeah, I know. So it's even useful for single players in that sense. But then again, people need to have something to complain about. Hey. We have... Okay. I think I need some torches. I don't see a thing here. By the way, I was wondering, does the cube, when it gets fed a glowstone or frog light or whatever, also start giving light? True, true. Because that would be a very fun way to light up a place when you can give those cubes. Oh, they don't move anymore at that point. That's a pity. That, or do they? No, they don't. Ah, darn it. I was thinking if they would bounce around. Yeah, indeed. I was thinking about that. Oh, that would really give some lively interactions in a base. And this green dye, we store that there, there. And I also saw another content creator playing with it, and she used it in a what's what's called an onsen, a hot spring bathhouse, and she had it jumping around the small one, the little ones, as soap cubes. And it gave quite a lot of life and whimsy to a place. So I like it. It's dark. I don't know what you guys do, but when it rains, I sleep. Let me sleep. If I go for torches, should I bring torches with me? Ow. Yeah, I agree. Their faces is funny. That one there. No. 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 Yes. Let's make some torches. Do we have... We have that. Okay, I will break a few of these. Wasn't planning on doing it, but I really need it. That one. Let's make sure that we put it back, otherwise we will forget this box here. So, then that's good. Sleep. Still not. Ah, that's why I wanted the torches. Goodbye. Sometimes you're simply too slow. Let's dig. We have, I think, all the andesite after this. I will show you, by the way, something that I was building last week, and I finished. And it's gonna help me with building. Oh, I love the beacon. Ah! Nice! And what was it? Nice chocolate egg or okay, we have this. I think we have to fly once more. Yes! Ah! Yes, we were in. Dun, dun. And this one goes here. Let's see. No, we don't have that. We have those blocks. Nice. And okay, we store this one there and this one there. Toot, toot, toot. Okay. Huh. I almost missed those blocks. Okay. That is sad. I really want the diorite. Jesus. We are digging. Okay, a rose wine. That's a nice one. That's, I think, also okay. It's funny. Do you also get that with Christmas or only with Easter? Okay. Because in the Netherlands we only get those things during Christmas. Ooh. Okay, that's there. Oh. Let's nothing despawn. That's one. Oh, more. More. I feel like Pac-Man moments like this. Okay. Oh, there. If I remember correctly, you didn't drink. Right? Oh, that's also nice. Gingerbread bread heart. If you like ginger, that is. Otherwise, okay. Yeah. So let's not fall down. Where is that Skelly? Ah, there we are. Ah! I found Skelly. And we need more diorite as well. And let's. Ooh, I see some. Ooh, diorite. I see diorite. Okay, a lot of chocolate. Ooh. I love chocolates, by the way, but I have to stop eating. I lost a while ago a lot of weight, and all the eating that I did since that time made me gain it. Wild mountain berries. Ooh. That sounds interesting. What's the flavor of the mountain berries? Okay. Eh, eh. Ooh. Even new for you. That's good. Always nice to try things. There's a villager. Ah. Are we serious? Ooh. Okay. I will fly. Ah, there's some gravel. And store it all in the thingamajinks here. That's there. We have that one. Maybe we get the diorite full. That one. Yes. That. That's yes. Yeah. And especially when it are special wines. Ow, ow, ow. No. 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 Bad villager. Huh. Tough. I thought tough was mostly at a different elevation. Ah well. Okay. There we have some extra gravel. We need a lot of it as well. And there we go. 1400. Well, if that's a real wine, I would be impressed. Well, I believe it's a real wine. What I agree with you is if it's really from the 1400s. No. Why are there so many zombie sounds? Hey! 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 Oh! Oh! Nope! 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 Stupid baby! Okay, that sounds like there is. Ah, okay. Is there a zombie spawner somewhere? This amount of zombies. This is gonna be a painful end for me, ain't it? Ah, where are zombies? Not there. You can hear them as well. Not here. Okay, let's focus. They're silent. No, not Ow! Ow! Where? Die? Okay. Now I'm going to get them. Ah! Oh! 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 No! Ah! That was those zombie hordes storming out. Ah. Okay. Let's see. No spawner. No spawn. Yeah. Okay. There is no spawner. Luckily I had indeed directional light on, or sound on, not light. Not there. It's probably not there. Special bow, not want to deal with it. Okay, we are done. Yeah, I think so. Ah well, we dealt with it. One had a full set of copper armor on, so that was probably the commander. By the way, a few weeks ago almost all the villagers died in the new base area. They were stormed by a horde of zombies. And when I say a horde, I mean it were around 20. And that was literally one of those special things. I would agree with that, to be honest. Zombies should be a bit tougher to kill. Yes. Yes. Tip, 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 tip. And we glide down. Get to me. Where is it? Ah, there. He will come to me. That's hell. That would be hell. Luckily, I barely have any netherite gear, so it's a problem for another me. Okay. I also really wanted some extra gravel, but when the diorite is full, we are going back. And I can go back here mining others goodies another time. I love that beacon. A baby commander. Well, he will conquer. So, He would conquer the world. I hate baby zombies, by the way. I have asked, however, for baby creepers. Since they made everything cute and all, I really believe that they should make baby creepers. Hey, buddy. Thank you. And there was some blocks there. And I see gravel. And bloop, 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 bloop. Let me get a torch. Torch hit. Yes, we see something. True. But that would be a cute pain. Or a acute pain. Let's be honest, all baby mobs, by the way, are a pain to deal with. Do we have gravel here? No. And that one we store there. The rest we will take with us. Gravel? No. One there. Those there. There. And... okay, we can go home. I have everything that I wanted. This one there. This one can go there. It's time to fly home. See, that would be funny. They are faster, just like the baby zombies. Should it be baby skeletons? Or would that be too annoying? Yeah, there we go. Did I place that block there? I don't know. Whatever. I ignore. I'm home. Do we? Nah, we don't. Let's go. Yeah. On the other hand, it is quite dark to have a baby zombie or a baby skeleton. Now, to be honest, a baby zombie is also a bit dark. That means that a baby villager had to die. Okay, let's see. Nope. That way. Still need to make a build here. Flying home. For Christmas. Oh, sorry. Wrong season, wrong season. Going the correct way? Yes. Yeah, but that's happening to me even with slow creepers. I'm building and not listening to anything else, just pok, 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 stacking all the bloody blocks. And then, boom! And I'm like, ah, damn it. But that's maybe me needing to pay a little bit more attention. It could be that. That would be a fair assessment. Yes. That side needs to go up a bit more. I think it was. Yes. We need to see. Oh, we need to go down. Whoa! That was the ground getting really close. Oh boy. Oh boy. Sometimes I have the feeling that that sound is indeed gone. Really, sometimes I have like, I didn't even hear it. So I think there's maybe a bug, or they were like, they have it too easy. Ah. Okay, my heart rate is getting a bit normal again. I really was shocked about seeing the nether roof so close by. Almost home. And I can show you what I was up to last time in Minecraft. There. I don't know how he got here. I trapped him and I will break now, but okay. Here we have the wool farm, of course. You have seen that. But this is our color scheme place thingamajig. So it will help me foreseeing what I can do with what color palette. I was thinking about one thing. Uh, the yes! 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 Okay. Ban the nether highways. The, there must be something done about indeed nether. Or not even the nether. but having people explore and using different methods. One, the trains need to be faster. So whether that is through powered rails or with furnace minecart, it needs to be faster. I'm little Timmy, and I jump down instead of walking around and down the stairs. Moron. This is, by the way, the map so far. Yeah. Well, I don't think they will ever ban access to the nether roof. And that's because of the redstoners. Yes, the map looks indeed nice. This is where the river goes. So from here all the way to this part. And we probably will make another waterway here. But, oh, I will show you something else. No. No. Stupid kid. Stupid baby. I burn. We need to transport. Yeah. I think SMPs should have that option. But also the Elytra will take a lot of movement away. Or character, I should say. And you die as well. Okay. This, I still need to finish it a bit. Put a few flowers down and other things. But it looks nice, I think. It's more a grove, meaning it's just a small smattering of the same type of trees. That's basically surrounded by grasslands and barren hills. Yeah. Problem is in highlands, there are not really that high trees. So a lot of the trees, I think, that's pretty tall one indeed. Wait, let me, yes. Can I hate the fact that it doesn't always take off. Okay, let's see. Yes, we are at a height of 118. Of course, the berry bush. Ooh, that's 18 tall. That's pretty tall tree. What is the height there? Maybe I was a bit too careful with the trees. I should place a few higher ones. And 1, 2. Let's see. We are at 120. Okay. And 105. So we are a few short indeed. No, I was talking about the highlands of Tibet, where this build style is based on. So I'm talking about around 4,000 meters or more uh, of elevation. And 4,000 is low for Tibet. That's and it's landlocked, so it's also less moisture is there. So that's why the forests or the groves in Tibet are mostly close to watery areas like rivers. But you're right, there can be a few trees that are a bit taller. So I will place a few trees that are a bit taller at some point. Let's drop our resources and let's prep this for the bee farm. Because this forest I want to have for the bees. So the bees can be free roaming. We have income of honey. Yeah. Let me see. I think this one needs to go, by the way. The big front one. Yeah. Yeah, I can see where it comes from. Okay. But that said, first there's something I need to do. We are going to store Effa. Is this empty? Darn it. Store. That's 1, 2, and the side. Let's place that in the andesite chest. We have to redo this entire storage system. I already noticed a few blocks were double. That was quite annoying to detect. There we have some diorite. More? I think we can go for another run at some point. Let's see. Gravel. We need probably more gravel at some point, but we have enough. That's downstairs. That's that there. Yes, we can do that. And granite. Come on. Yes. Granite there. And that's also empty. Shulker, 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 shulker. So these are all empty and can be stored. And that is a die choker. Let's place that one. And let's get some flowers. Because although I agree with you, I also want to place some flowers and some other goodies. There. Okay. We have more white dye needed. Let's get some white dye. So we can make some lime dye. Ooh. That one. Yes. Okay. And more. And more. Yes. Okay, let's sleep by the way, because it's dark. Ooh, yeah. I also want to make some other shops, by the way. As you can see on the map, I have made this road. And here are the fish shops. And I think I also make a meat shop there. Here I want wool clothing shop and other things. You see the spots. These spots. Let's, by the way, okay, we use those. Um, wait. Let me first do this, so we can look at the map. Blup, blup. Yes, and these. Okay. Do we have? We have more dice. Maybe we simply store it for this now. Or now for this. Whatever. Ah, yes. Let me go back to the map. That's what you meant. The problem is, yes, they have straight walls, but just like in many cities here, a lot of buildings are also placed in angles. So this is basically going with the coastline of the lake. And this has a different angle. This is basically the only building that has a slightly strange angle to it. So it are basically buildings, each built in a different corner. So that's why we are going to store this. And we're gonna grab some flowers. Yes! Ooh, talking about roofs. The roofs we need to do something with. I will show you what I have done with the roofs. They are still gonna be a pain, but a different kind of pain. We need those. The green one. That color. of those. No. No. We stick with these two. These roofs are all half slabbed. So, although village can walk on it, I can walk on it. It's not spawnable except for this rim. But it makes ooh, terracotta shop. Then you need to use the planters. Nah, not really. Wait. We have something. Let's see. We have... I've got a few blocks I just noticed. Because we missed the regular terracotta. Do I have regular terracotta so in my color? Yep, I got it. Also got the brown terracotta, by the way. No. It's... What? Wait. Where does it fit proper? Ow! Ooh. I really have to redo this color scheme thing a bit. Little bit. In large parts it's correct, but there are a few that are not. Do you have color that you want to use? Oh, terracotta. Okay, that's a bit clumped together. There. I need a bit more grass in this area, I think. Ah! That's sometimes what I don't like. That, okay. That's important to know. That. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. For terracotta. Is there a build style that you already are using? That's really your color or that you use? Blah, 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 blah. Because with terracotta I wouldn't go for green directly. Red is so standard. I would go for the more brown tones. Yeah, the brown tones. Check. That makes it a bit easier. There. We have to sleep. 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 Do you want to go for modern style or medieval style or okay. There are two of these things, that's good. I think this is enough for the flowers. Let's start detailing this build. And for that I found some other. Okay, now I'm curious. What is your idea? No. Gonna use that. And that one. Yes, that one. Okay. Okay. We have bit this one, bit this. Let's see. We can change this up. And if we... Let's see if we can make it a bit nicer. And we do this anyway. This one. No, that one. That's good. That is actually quite a good one, to be honest. That's actually a quite good one. That's a good idea. Okay, let's... Yes. Yes. Let me see. I think that fits there better. Glazed. I think. Can you glaze the normal terracotta? Because if you can, it would be 17. If you can't, it's 16. Let me test it. I got a regular terracotta. Darn it. No, 16. Regular terracotta you can't glaze. You have 17 terracottas. And yeah. But only 16 glazed. Yes, that's... That's there. I will tell you what I'm doing here in a bit. Yes. This is also going away. Let's pick that up. And that's one. Two. No, not here. No, no, no. That one. There. And that one. Okay. I was yes, but what if you do the glazed and the regular terracotta on the same wagon? So yeah, you have a bit more playroom with how you stylize the wagon, the cart. Then it's only 17. And then you can also have it in basically a sort color scheme. So going from black, the locomotive, for example, to the what is the last color? Let's say white or something. Ah. Okay. Let's see. I was thinking about this, to have the clay be the shadow that comes from this overhang. But I don't know yet. Ah, well, it's a good idea. It motivates others to build even bigger shops. Hmm, I don't know. On the other hand, we can do away with this one, and let's. I'm pondering, as said, the clay blocks I want to use as the shadow for this overhang. This is the weathered part, and this is the regular color. I now used a lot of these blocks of the birch, and I'm not happy. Yeah, that's also what I was thinking. Wait, okay, let's finish some of the front. Okay, let's finish it a bit more off. We have no copper. No copper. Yes, copper. Let's go down. Oh, we have overdose of that upstairs. Let me get that. Yeah, that's also something I was thinking about. So that's why I'm a bit experimenting. Where do I? There. Let's sleep. Let's sleep. Before we continue working. Let's go down. So there were a few ideas. Yes, that's. Okay. It's a pity that it connects, but it's no other way. So. Darn it. Okay, one more. I also bring some bone blocks with me. Then we can experiment with it. I wish that the pathfinding of the villagers was better. Really, the villagers annoy me to no end. Okay, this one. This one. And this one. Yes! I will show you. I can't. So I can't switch to anything else. And I think that's okay, to be honest. So that's proper. Proper. That forces me also to build in a way that other people can also build. Okay, let's see how this looks. Because this is indeed a different color. thought the clay looked good, but what do you think? Yeah, the clay looks good indeed. Yeah, the clay goes back. I was thinking, experimenting, and there is something else I was thinking. Let's take in consideration where light comes from. Sun comes over, goes that way. So I think we can, however, make this a bit more lit up. Ooh, that's also a good one. Let's look. Let's look. Yeah, farm for it, so seriously, of course, seriously. That's good for now. Let's see. That's dark too dark. No, too dark. I was thinking maybe, but no, no. Yeah, but the powder is a bit too white. And let's see. It's I want to create some sort of shadow basically also. And I think snow is also a bit too white. Let's try it for a slightly bigger part. Yes. Taking it away with a spoon is not the right tool, I know. I think the wait. What if we darn it. Okay. What if the sun comes over this way, it will shine that way. There is a bit more darkness here because, well, the sun is not shining through buildings. So maybe and let's see if we do this. Let's first eat this. To be honest, this area is not made for me to become better at building, but better at terraforming. and tree building and all that jazz. The buildings, that is me spending time. Have you have seen the full waterfall, and thanks for the compliment. This. I love this river, by the way. I really love this. Okay. But I think this can work, and I think, what if we do? Let's. No, not that one. That one. I think this can work. The sun comes in. The shadow is here. Now imagine there's another area that I have to do with this way. This little alleyway. There are a lot of shadows. And I think when we use that color scheme, I'm thinking of it as well. I am looking into it. However, I will show you something. Along this riverway that I still need to build, of course, but these type of trees will stand. They don't have cherry trees, but they have plum trees, and they are less pink, and they will basically stand all the way here as well. So this is one type of tree that is extra, and that will break in these trees. Let me sleep. I still need to decorate this. Yeah. Nice. We don't really have that. Ooh. I'm thinking, if I place a villager here, farmers. By the way, when I saw you writing that down, I read it as plum. And I was, oh, he corrected himself. It's all, it's okay. And now you say, how is this the right word? And I'm like, what do you, oh, you said plum. That's something different. uh, that's funny. But I think I will look into this a bit more, see if I can change this a bit up. Because I agree with you, this looks too uniform. And when I look from this side, I think this area misses something that, yes, this area has. These trees have something windswept, something that that part doesn't have. And the plum trees come here, so it was broken basically as well. What you already said. But that part I'm not completely happy with. The only reason is that this will also be a grove site. So I can place a few of these flowers. And in this house that we are doing now. Yeah, that's also something. Bushes, I need a bit more. But first this building. I want to make this building a bee farm. So the bees have some flowers to get here. We can also place a plum tree around. Here. And a few bushes. So. First we're gonna do this build. Okay. That's not necessary. That's also not necessary. That one is. That one. Tall ferns. Yeah, this area really needs to be done a bit more. Because that's another thing that I did here. You see tall ferns, you see a bit dry bushes. You see the berries as well. So it's a bit more broken up. It looks a bit more natural. And the trees also need to get a bit more of these side branches that I did here. Let's see. There will be a bit more weathering because it's open terrain here. Also, true. And the trees over there also have a big mountain. But that mountain is a bit farther away. And that mountain is next door. I just... And this mountain is so close by that they are indeed feeling a bit smaller. Let's see. 1, 2, hold on. No, 1. Let me pick it up. weathering. Here is a bit more shadow. One, although, is there more shadow? I would say there's more shadow. Right? No. That sun is really shining straight on here. Yeah, there is maybe a bit... true. Yeah, that's what I want to say. The shadows should be more contained to this area then. Yes. There. Yes. It's funny because since I start building a bit in Tibetan style, I also started reading up on how they build and all that jazz. And now I'm wondering, most of their windows are slightly higher up, are at the bottom like this, and on the top floor are smaller. I haven't done that. But I'm wondering, when you are near water, would you make a window here? Most houses there are still heated by wood stoves or open fire. A back door. So this building will be completely used as a bee farm. So the bees can fly freely here. Although that scares me a bit. Bees tend to get lost and all that jazz. So I may make a small door here. Oh, let's sleep. Let's sleep. And it won't be a big bee farm. The fishing area. Oh, I thought it was already getting dark. Am I nuts? Was it not getting dark? Oh, we can see the moon. I will show you after we slept how the texturing is going to be. Some parts are already done. Because this is indeed too boring. This as well need more decoration. But this is already getting closer to what I want to do build wise. Bit dirty, dry. The green area is... Yeah, that was something I was thinking when I was saying a bit dry. Oh, I can add mushroom blocks. But you're right, good one. This is a fisherman's hut. I had some fishermen here. They couldn't jump out. They were trapped. Zombies can hit. So they died. I hate So first I need to light up the place so that no zombies is able to spawn here. This entire coastline will be zombie proof, and I already saw it. I think this will be a butcher shop, and this will be a fish shop again. That's also a good one. Trophy logs. Let's see that one. Let me finish this build first. Yes. Okay, that. To be honest, we have no shadow here. The shadow starts basically here. Yes. Let's shadow here. And shadow here. And shadow here. Okay, I hate the fact that when there is a grass block that you basically want to place here, but then placed on the grass block. Ah, but they're cute. See, they are so cute. Let me do it differently. Options, sound. Friendly mobs off. Yes. Ow! That was my fees. I'm almost deaf to it nowadays. Okay, let's see this one. Yes. And that one, that one, that one. Yes, that. I think this one, this one. Let's get the blocks inside. And we have, yes, I think that's more proper. Oh, that one needs also to be that. That one. And that one. And that one. I think I will, however, also have some places where the bees can exit here. Of course, so that's why I make it one wall. If I make sure that the trees, if I when I replace them, have this shadow basically covered, then it really works, I think. I like it. I will figure out something for this wall. Okay. I was so not happy, by the way, with the cobblestone in the build. So the entire time I have to figure out how to get rid of the cobblestone. Some place I like it, but yes. There's no shadow there. I ignore it there. So that's one. There is a bit more shadow here. Bit more. The sun is always on that side, never on this side. So let's place this one. That one, and that one, yes. And we place. Oh, let's make some that. And that one, yes. Let's see if it's proper. Yeah. I think it's more proper. This way. Good, 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 good. Let's see. We need to do a roof, I think. Huh. Let's do a roof. And we need some honey. Honeycomb. Already. Honey. Honeycomb. Let me get down, 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 down. There. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. We also need. Let me think a bit. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted. I made the wrong decision. Forgot the wood that I needed. Darn it. No, we need the dark oak. And white. Where is that one? Perfect. And this one. No. Probably need this more. Yes. Let's see how we did ceilings in other builds. Ah, we did. Yes, okay. We don't need that. Darn it. Let's sleep and get some diorite. That is a good one. Doing push-ups, sit-ups during the intro. Which anime are you watching right now? Right here. because then I also know which music you listen to while doing push-ups. Because some of those, the music really gives you energy. If I simply bring the blocks that I need, eh? That would be wonderful. We have that. That. I'm currently watching Doro e Doro. Uh, since apparently free run is done for the season. Yes. No, we are short. Darn it. Okay, we need to get it. Okay, need to get it. And I highly recommend it. Can't let you hear the intro music though. I don't like it. Yes, we got that one done. No, why not? Okay. When does that one start again? Solo leveling. I wonder. Because it should start soon again, right? I hope. Okay, then it's almost. I don't think I have enough half slabs. Do you think I should place torches inside this build before I close it off? I don't know. No, not that. Yes, we have to do that. Yes, I have. And I think the second part of season 3 is going to air soon. This week. Soon. So... don't want that many. Okay, that. Let me... And I'm looking forward to it. My brain is apparently not braining anymore. It's quite strange. Okay, that one we need. And we have that. We do this. We can also do this. Ooh, that would also be a nice one. Which there was another one that I was thinking. Ooh, that one is cool. Dora a Dora. No, I have to look it up again. There was one that was relative new. So no, 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 no. But that was also a good one. Let me think. This is lit up. There was. Um, Basically, you have two worlds. You have the world of three worlds. Sorry. You have the world of the ultra rich that don't want to get in contact with poor people because poor people are disgusting in their eyes. But poor people need to work for the rich people, so there's a border where the poor people can go through to work for the rich people, but when they are done with work, they have to move back to the poor area. Because poor people are also criminals. Well, at least in the eyes of the rich people. Um, and if you do something wrong as a poor person, you're executed by being thrown into a pit. Where all the garbage is disposed of. So it's basically a big garbage pile. And someone was executed, thrown into the pit with the rest of the garbage, but then discovered that there were people living at the bottom of the garbage pit, of the garbage hole. And the people that live there have certain powers. They process the junk, but they have a lot of different cultures. So they do things with drawing, with graffiti, with whatever. Okay, I'm gonna love this now. It says something. I think it is. I think you're right. What is it? Okay, now let me check something. I will check it. Now I want to know. Mm, uh, yes. Okay, I will accept it. No, no. Get yes. Let me see. Uh, it is called, and I have the name finally. Wait, give me a moment. Yes. Where is this one? roof I have done. Ooh, where? By the way, I think they should make pots also out of nether bricks. Now we can only make it out of these bricks, but I say nether brick pots. Eh. 4, 3, yes. 4, nice. That was a good one as well. Oh, it's dark. Hello, my old friend. Come on. Yes. Oh, let me show you something. Because I look things up and try to figure out how things look. You also have these types of colors and these types of color schemes. So I'm going to add a bit more color to the Tibetan housing and builds at some point. But yeah, indeed. Let me see. Historical. No, not roofs. Of roof. Okay. Get sharp. You see here also the flags a bit. You see that red line. A lot of the uh, walls of old buildings are also not straight down. They are really thick at the bottom and thinner upstairs. And there are relative little amount of windows, as you can see. But also this, yeah. Sometimes I don't trust it because China has a lot of influence on Tibet, and that was not always the case. But this is a Tibetan temple area. Ah, okay. I was trying to show you something. This is also it. You see also a lot of low buildings. So it's a lot of white, but also a lot of color. So it is not only the white. Here you have one that's a lot of color again. And yes, this is a lot of white, but mm. And there was a here you can see it's not really. There are a lot of flags on top of the buildings as well. A lot of the flat roofs are also used used for drying rice or other grains. So there's also a lot of flower pots. So there must be a way to get up to the roof. Whether that's a ladder or a stairway. Small houses it will be used with a stairway, but or a ladder, I mean. Um, and another reason that I use flat roofs, because I was always of the impression that where snow is, that you have the pointed roofs. But I read that they use flat roofs because there's so little rain and snow that the snow is easily to deal with. They simply go onto the roof, shuffle it off, and it's okay. So they don't have to fear it to collapse. And they can use the roofs for drying grains and other stuff. Here you see the small windows. And barely any windows at ground floor. But ground floor is also where the stores are, so that's different again. But what I'm going to do is, one, we have to figure out where we place the ladder. I think not here. Maybe here. I think. Let's get some ladders. Ah! 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 No! More creepers? No. You. Okay. Sorry, let me watch if there's any more creeper walking about. That scared me a bit. Okay. I love this tree, by the way. And there we go. Tree. Ladder, no. Ladder, no. Ladder, no. Can I make ladder? No. Ooh. Ladder? Ladder? No. Okay, I go down. So, ladder. That's enough. That was, by the way, scary. Those creepers. Okay. That. Okay. Oh, we need one more. Okay. One more. There was one thing that I, by the way, saw. What we did in the other build. That's there. Let's place some stairs. Dark oak stairs. where is it? I think we need more. One more. That's that one. That. And we can use that. Also need to make those bells that they have on a line. It's not really a bell, but the bells in Minecraft look the most like it. Okay. Good. Almost in a circle. And the rest we can simply place here so that we don't have to see the ugly diorite from down here. Yes. Okay. That's one. Let's go up. And I can show you what I was planning with the pots. No, that's not possible. Darn it. Tap, 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 bum. Let me think. This is why I hate the half-slab roofs a bit. It's quite hard to place certain things. Let's see. Okay. If we do this and that. And if we do this here. Perfect. We want some bigger flowers and plants. Okay, we are here. We are. It's a pity that you can't use too tall flowers for the pots. Yes, we do a few of the red ones. Let's see. Yeah. And to be honest, these pots should be able to hold it. But hey. This one. That one. And let's see. A few more flowers on the roof. Drop. Okay. That's good. That's good. Yes, we have the inside. What can we do? Oh, we can use those. 1 and 2. Now I have to start thinking again. I want 4 beehives exposed to the exterior. Let's get the beehives. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 beehives. Pardon me. And it's getting dark. The automatic shearing. Ooh. Let's sleep first before I think further. Oh. I also want to use in the honey farm LA and copper golems. I saw that done by Exumavoid, and I thought that's such a creative way of doing it. I want to try it, see how well it works. Basically, what he did is the bees are roaming free. Itch, 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 itch. They go to the nest. It's sheared. It falls on the ground. The lady is picking it up and throws it near the node block or on the node block into a hopper. The hopper drops it in a copper chest, and the copper golem sorts it for either honey bottles or honeycomb. So that one. Yeah. That's... I think we need to take away these blocks. So we can place them... Yes. The beehives. When I saw it, I was really like, okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's why I was really trying to make this grove with the flowers and also the flowers on the roof. And it creates more movement with the bees. Oh. Yes. 1B escaped inside. That's not good. Get out. We, we will pull him out. So. That's... yes. We have probably take this way. There was another thing that I was thinking about. That comes later. That's a later concern. That's a later concern. We need... my redstone box. That's what we need. And we need to find LA, of course. That's the other thing. But first the redstone box. Oh, downstairs. Redstone. Black is the new redstone. Box. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we need a bit more of that. We need dispensers for that. Let's figure it out. I don't want to go back to the bee farm that I built before. I want to do it on my own. Let's make some. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Yes. Good. That goes there. Let's go up. Let's see how it goes. Okay, have a nice game and a good evening. Thanks for being here and see you next time. The next Minecraft is on Saturday, by the way. We will start a bit earlier. Okay, that goes up. Does it always go up? So okay, let's see. What? No. That one there. Yes. See you next time. There. Okay. Let's see if this works better without it squirting it up. Yes, that's what we want to see. Okay. So let's see. We make it like this. We need the dispensers. That's one thing we really need. Let's first that one. That one. We are experimenting like crazy. We also have to that. Yes. There we have the. Hey. Ah, there. Won't say that I missed one, but that's not the case. Darn it. Okay. That's a problem. It will simply throw it outside sometimes. Let's see how we can figure that one out. Because that's of course not intended. If it throws it out. Yes. That one is. That was pitiful. Okay, that's good. It may spit it on the other side. How do you control it where it goes? Anyone an idea? Maybe. Darn it, also doesn't work. Ooh. If we what? What? If we have the LA trapped here, so that they can't float away, and they can fly here, pick it up, go to a node block. I think we should trap them here somewhere with rope and stuff. They drop it here. Then in a node block, I need to study it, how that works, but anyway, they drop it in, it comes in here, we drop it into a copper chest here, and robot walks and sorts it. It's still important that we need to make sure that it gets the signal of 5 is bang, shoot, capturing, that what needs to be captured. Yes, I think that's proper. Let's make them. Three more droppers. Three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. Let's make some booze. That's good. And then we need droppers. Redstone. Ooh, Jesus. Okay. Dispensers, not droppers. Dispensers. I like how we did the detailing right now. And we do this one. Yes, yes. 1, 2. have glass, of course. We need bottles. I find the honey farm that we have at my other base too big. Where are you going? Let's see how it looks upstairs. Yes. Golem is quite easy to make. If we do this, I don't want them to go out in this building. Let's see. Let's see. Proper. Okay, we have done that. They can't go out. All the honey is dropped outside. Now we have to make... Sorry. The redstone. It needs signal strength of 3. How does did we need an observer for it? Let me think. Let me think. It's a problem that I struggle with, sadly enough. Let's figure this one out a bit. Okay. We have that. Let's see. We need the observer. is this? That one. And let's pick it up. I forgot what it was to add some things. No. F6. Can we see the count? Detail memory, entry render status, game version, height map. Looking at block state. Oh phew. Oh phew. Then. Does not block hoppers. Okay. Honey level 1. If you guys fill one, let's wait. Okay. What will it look like? Honey level 1, is it? That means... Do we see something? Okay. I need something to... What if we use... Okay. That lights up. Honey level 1. Let's wait. Let's see. Come on. Fill it up. Let me get something. That's... I was almost forgetting what I wanted. see it. Honey level 3. I look away and nothing happened. Nothing. This is so frustrating. Ah! Is there honey level 5? Let's see, let's see. Yes, honey level 5. So, this 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that should be 5 then. Let us see. It's now at 4. So basically when it's 5 it should lit up the place. Because if that's the case, I have a solution. Okay. What's this? It doesn't say how many bees are in a place. That's a bit sad. Okay, rain. Here comes the rain again. So. Let's see. Ow. It's level 5. Yes. Okay. That means that... okay. Jesus Christ. Let me think. Yes, 2. Okay. Let's... okay. White wool. White wool is our redstone block. Let's see. Yes. I was trying to do something stupid. Okay. Okay. that was a loser, baby. So why don't you like me? Okay. Mhm. Let's see. If I can make it this short, I would be happy. Mm. Let's see. That is honey level 1. Bees are stupid. The pathfinding is annoying, to be quite honest. Where are my bees? Mm. Darn it. Wait. There's one. Yes. Okay. That was one. Is it? I hope it will work. 1, 2, 3, 4. If this works, eh? 2. Wait. So. That. 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 Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. Let's see. Peace. Level 3. We have to wait for the 4th and the 5th. Okay. Is it dark? No. And that. Level 3. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Come on, light up. It went all the way there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next one should be there. Yes. If it works. Let's see. It works. Haha! Ha 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 ha! Okay. This is the setup. What? That's 1, 2. Sounds a bit strange, but we need that as well. There. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's yes, that one. Perfect. Observer. Yep, that's good. Let's glide down. And sleep. We also need a risky move that I did. A very risky move. Let's sleep. Okay. Need 2 observers. That's nope. And that one. That one. That one. Let me think. Observers. That means few of these crystals need her. Okay. Just there. We need a few of those. Let's store that one there. We need 9 scissors. So this 1, 2. Let's see. That one. Dun, dun. Do, 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 do. I like this build. Yes, that is. Wait a second though. I just realized something. Left 3, yes. It's connected, so if one goes off, they both will probably go off. How did I? Let's see. Maybe it doesn't work the way I wanted. 5. And that's 3. We have to wait once more. Mm-hmm. 4. Almost 5. Please. We need to the inside, of course. If 1 turns 5, nothing. Mm-hmm. Is it dark? No. Come on. Yes. 5, 5. It doesn't work. What the hell? Why did it work? And I did 1. I have no idea. What I do know is that I'm going to eat and feed my brain some food. I want to thank you all for being with me. On Friday we have a Harry Potter stream. On Saturday is the next Minecraft stream. I want to thank you all for being here again. Have a good evening, good night, and good